I'll admit, is not exactly the kind of knife play I'm normally into. Why? Why? Why would you do that? If you have any issues with religion, don't read this. The only giveaway was his large pumpkin head. No, it's not really working for me now, is it? Not step siblings. It's not exactly giving sexy stalker right now. He decapitates the bloke's head. Oh, I fear I've made a mistake. This one's a little weirder than I had expected. Oh my god, no. Hi, I'm Madison and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a vlog that I'm going to regret. So every single year, for the last this is the third year in a row that I've done this, I like to spend 24 hours reading some of the most unhinged stuff I can find for like the spooky season and reading it, giving you guys my full unfiltered thoughts that is like 100% this is NSFW, don't be watching this at work without headphones on because you will get some weird looks. And I know that will happen for a fact because I am reading some more weird jack-o'-lantern smut today. What I'm gonna do is download them all into my Kindle, read them, and give you guys my thoughts. Some of these will surprise me, some of them will surprise me in a very, very bad way, good ways, every which way. Maybe I'll find a new favorite, maybe I'll find a new book that makes me sit there and go, I'm questioning my entire life right now. So, without further ado, I'm going to go have my lunch and then I'm going to come back and we will start. Oh, there's a new Good Mythical Morning video. Yay, perfect time for lunch. And then we'll come back and we'll start this vlog. Wish me luck. Alright, as you can see, I've got a handful of books here that I can start off and read. Oh, this one just downloaded. I think I'm going to start with this one because it's like very few pages and then I'll move on to some of the others, but I'm gonna regret a lot of this, especially this one. Do you see Jacked? This is the one from that same author that I read all those years ago that I highly regretted reading. And here it is. She has a new book coming out, so yeah, look at that, 19 pages, an erotic raunchy, yep. The Pumpkin King. Okay, listen to this. Following Greta. Greta's at a campsite. She's there doing a bunch of biologist stuff, but botanist things. She's there. She's about to go to bed for the night. Okay, so she She puts out the fire. It's total darkness. She's about to head to her tent. But what happens? No. She sees some glowing lights in the distance. So Greta, instead of being like, oh, okay, glowing lights in the distance, I'm just going to go head into my tent, goes, I'm going to go follow those lights. I'm going to go Why? Why would you do that? Why is she like, I can't keep up the lights, so she keeps running to catch up with them. Why would this be smart? And now there's music coming from the woods. She's just in Yellowstone National Park in the dead of night, in a secluded area, running after glowing lights in the distance, and now she hears freaky music. Like, she thought this was a good idea. Oh, okay, so she's fueled by a scientific curiosity. No, not good enough, Greta. Not good enough. Okay, so because she's wearing a bear onesie, this carriage mistakes her for one of the creatures that lives in Hollows,ville, which is like a magical place inside the woods of Yellowstone National Park. And apparently tonight, His Royal Majesty the Pumpkin King is going to be picking his queen. Think we can guess what's going to happen now. He looked very much human, except his skin was orange. The only giveaway was his large pumpkin head. Accurate. Honestly, this isn't like, I'm enjoying this. I'm actually quite curious to see if this is going to go. My only issue is the fact that, like, editorially, it's not correct. Like, the paragraphs, she doesn't, like, enter between, like, when different people are speaking. So, like, you could have one line with the guy speaking and then directly the next line, like, right after it, she's speaking, which is a bit confusing because it should be not that, you know, but I'm very curious to see where this is gonna go because she's been elected the queen, and now they have to consummate. So, oh, the Pumpkin King smelled very pleasant, like pumpkin spice, sweet and alluring. And his pumpkin head glowed, of course. She just told the Pumpkin King she hasn't had sex in a while. This is hilarious. This is so much fun. Alright, first book down. And you know what? A little disappointed there was nothing really special about the pen. It was muscled, it was large, it vibrated, it was technically orange, but that's kind of it. I was kind of hoping for something a little more special, but I'm not going to be too picky. For 19 pages though, fun, good. And you know what, nothing that made me inwardly like actually cringe other than the fact of like just grammatical errors and stuff. So I'm gonna say solid so far. Or what I will do is at the end of this I'm gonna rank everything overall so you'll know what I think of each one that I do check out. This is gonna be awful. Let's read Harvest Massacre. 36 pages. Perfect. Oh no. A forbidden step-sibling novella. Oh, not step-siblings. Oh well. Oh, her name's Kenzie. Mackenzie. My friend's name's Mackenzie. Well, you know, I guess it could be worse. Ish. I actually don't mind most of these. It's just this one. This can be very hit or miss. Depending. We'll see. Yeah, this one's definitely a choice. In comparison, I'm like 80% in. I've got like 3 minutes left of the book. No, it's not really working for me now, is it? That one was, yeah, weird. Because, like, from the very beginning, she's about to go out on Halloween night with her boyfriend to go bang chicka wang and lose her V card. But then her stepbrother gets involved and, like, chaperones them. But her stepbrother's, like, a psychopath. And, like literally a psychopath. And comes with them there. And then basically takes them into, like, the haunted maze and basically murders the boyfriend while making the boyfriend watch him take his sister's virginity. Stepsister's virginity. And, like, could have been done probably in a better way, but because this dude from the start was just a psychopath, it just... yeah, no, that one definitely wasn't as great. Weirdly enough, enjoyed the Pumpkin King more. More smut in it though, so a bit better. Now we're going to try Run Baby Run by D. Severe. Let's see. Following Alec and Hayden. What was a prologue? Is there any trigger warnings for this one too? Let's see. Does this one... oh, content warnings. Ha. The content warnings are non-con, dub-con, forced piercings, knife play, stalking, kidnapping, hunting, blood play, and so much more. I don't think I've read forced piercings. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, okay, this one's better. This one's better. Okay, so this one you've got Alec and Hayden. Hayden is a senior in high school. Alec is the preacher's son, of course. And he's been stalking her the last 6 months since she went to church camp. If you have any issues with religion, don't read this. It's currently Halloween night and she's wearing a sexy nun outfit to the Halloween carnival she's volunteering at, and he is stalking and watching her. Love it, love it. Yeah, nothing like a little bit of religion dumped in here. I'll admit, it's not exactly the kind of knife play I'm normally into. And now she ran to the church and he has her in the church. He has thrown her onto the cross and is now dragging her towards the nail where he plans to hang her. I do not know where this... I was really not expecting this to really take this much of a religious route. Oh my god, he's actually hanging her from the cross. He's actually dangling her from the cross in the church. Her toes are barely touching the ground. Wow! Wow! Really not expecting that. Not expecting that at all. The more you know. This is an odd one. Yeah, so he bangs her with his pen and the knife in her at once. And then forcibly pierces her nipple while she's on the cross, dangling from it. Wait, did he ever get her down from the cross? I don't know. But that one, oh, this next one's 128 pages, so I'm getting longer and longer and longer in these books. This one's called Carving for Cara. Carving for Cara. That one wasn't, I think I would have liked that one a bit more, but it was super religious and a bit more religious than I would have liked. So I think it could have worked for me otherwise, but I didn't realize it was going to have a huge church part to it. So yeah, not a huge fan of that one. Do I prefer it more or less than the one before that with the psychopath massacre murder boyfriend? Probably more. So first one's still my first favorite. Third one's my second favorite. Second one is my least favorite. Oh, does this one have any trigger warnings too? Let's see. The dedication. For the girls who dream of being chased through a cornfield by masked men, then fucked in the pumpkin catch when he catches you. With the trigger warnings. Oh, there's a playlist. Cute. Okay, triggers. Consensual non-con, essay, restriction, stalking, mutilation, death of a side character, damn, someone dies, damn, praise, mention of addictions, marijuana, gagging, excessive force, blah 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 blah, blah 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 blah. Well, that actually doesn't seem that bad, you know. I've read worse trigger warnings, so we shall see how this one goes. Okay, so, ooh, it's getting a bit darker than I would like. You can see the lights have actually turned on up here. But that's how you know that the sun is currently setting. Actually, can I show you guys look, it's all pretty and purple-ish. I swear it's purple. This one's going well so far. I am 30% in, so I've got like an hour left of the book. 30%, how many pages is that? Let's see. 40 pages in, not bad. 40 pages in. You're following Cara and the guy named Rhett. Cara is a tattoo artist in a small town. It's Halloween night. She's super duper into Halloween. Got a Halloween party going on. She's stoked. Then you've got Rhett. Rhett is a white hacker for the CIA. He's in Hello Grove because he's tracking down a cartel. However, he's in a coffee shop when Cara and her bestie walk in, and he instantly becomes #obsessed. Legit. Now, I will admit, his point of view as an obsessed stalker is a little much. It's not exactly giving sexy stalker right now, but I'm hoping it does give sexy stalker in a little bit. But off the bat, not totally vibing with his point of view, loving her point of view. She's A+, she's bomb, like living for it, great. Him, we'll see. But yeah, he's like instant stalker to her, like sees her and goes, you know what, this girl, she's mine. I'm gonna make her mine. She knows she's mine. I'm like, you know, I normally just fucking chuck, but this girl's not like that. He literally says fucking chuck. Like, I'm not making that up. He literally says that. So yeah, he decides he's gonna stalk her and bang chicka wow her tonight. So we'll see how that goes. He just picked up a scarecrow mask to pretend the party that she's attending. And yeah, you know what, I'm not gonna lie, this one's a little weirder than I had expected. You know, her point of view, going great. His point of view, really fucking creepy. Okay, really creepy. Okay, so she bang chicka wows her ex-boyfriend at this party, okay? Not great because the guy's a fucking douchebag. Okay, Lily one pump chump gives negative fucks about her. Lily goes all over her face and it's a whole thing. No bueno, not good. Okay, so our CIA stalker hacker, you know, part-time murderer too, I guess, decides he's gonna murder this ex-boyfriend. Fair enough, don't blame him. I'm not against murder when it comes to these Halloween novellas. Pretty, you know, bread and butter, honestly. What I did not expect, though, was for him to use his knife, which, by the way, is a regular fucking knife. And maybe it's like a serrated, I don't know what kind of knife it is. But it's not the kind of knife that you would be like, oh, yeah, you should use that to decapitate someone's head. No, you don't think that. But he uses this fucking knife and he decapitates the bloke's head, takes it right fucking off, takes the headless body, chucks it into the lake and weighs it down with shit, takes the head of the ex-boyfriend, the head and carves it like a fucking jack-o'-lantern and is like, my girl's gonna love this. It's gonna be the perfect gift for my girl. You fucking crazy bitch. I'm sorry. Was not expecting him to murder her ex-boyfriend, decapitate him, and turn the decapitated head into a jack-o'-lantern, which, by the way, at the 65% mark, he has just taken to her house, put it on her porch, and put a little light inside. He's literally turned this dude's face into a literal jack-o'-lantern. That's burning fucking flesh there. Burning flesh. What the actual fuck? Okay? Oh my god. Is this awful? No, it's actually pretty good if you like this. Look, if you like this kind of stuff, this is actually a really good book. However, literal human-made jack-o'-lanterns, I just don't think they're my cup of tea. And I think, you know, his type of stalker is not my type of sexy stalker, you know? This is just not giving sexy stalker, this is giving stalker. So I shall continue on and we'll see where we go from here. Oh, I fear I've made a mistake. Yes, I got changed. But I fear I have made a grave mistake with this book. You're thinking, Madison, what's wrong? Well, you see, he's just shoved a corn cob up her hoo-ha. Oh no. I've made a very bad decision here. This book, what if she's not? Why a corn cob? No, oh no, this is not what I wanted. No, why a corn cob? Why a corn? No, oh fuck me, this is not good. It's not getting better. Oh, he's literally banging her with the corn cob. Oh my god, please tell me he doesn't. Oh, yep. And then he sucks on the corn cob too. Oh, this was a bad choice. Well, I was wanting unhinged and I got unhinged. Oh my god, no! I just had a mind-blowing orgasm served to me on a corn cob by a masked man in a cornfield. Who is his to a cornfield? And who the fuck do I think I am coming all over this man's... Why? 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 You know, one of these days, I'm going to write an unhinged Halloween novella, and I'm going to hate it. I'm going to write it. I'm going to fucking hate it, and that's the entire point of it, is to write something that... Like, where the fuck else can this go? Wow, she's throwing pumpkins at him as she tries to run away from him. They're in the pumpkin patch now. They've left the corn cob field. Thank God. I don't think you can fuck someone with a pumpkin. But I don't want to say anything too soon. Oh, look at that. He's tying her up with the pumpkin vines. I did speak too soon. Wonderful. Wonderful. Now what's he going to do? Why did he bring the corn cob back? Why did he bring the corn cob back? You know, I've got to give the authors, like, a clap for, like, originality with this. Like, I've never read anything like this. This is super original. So, like, A+ to them. Oh, yeah, she's going to find the jack-o'-lantern head now. Na. Look at that. She found the jack-o'-lantern head of her ex... Are you fucking kidding me? What the actual fuck? What the No fucking way. It ends with her finding the fucking head and then looking at him. We don't even know if she likes it or not. You know how important that is to me to know if she likes her dead boyfriend's head as a jack-o'-lantern or not? Extremely important. And now I just don't know because they ended it. And then they published a special edition, a special print edition with a bonus chapter that includes both their POVs and it's super spicy. Okay, well, Well, does it take place like after they find this? Because like I need to know. Whatever. I'm annoyed. Okay, I want to go have dinner, but I can't believe that. That's so annoying. I think I'm gonna read Pumpkin Smash next, and then I'll read the other two after that. I think Pumpkin Smash will be the next one I read. Alright, I'm gonna have dinner and try not to think of fucking ᴛɪධᴛᴏᴅ ever again in my life. Alright, look. I might have moved to Las Vegas. I might live in the desert. Here's a fucking scorpion. And I'm looking at it right now, and I have to make and I know it's live, so I just saw it fucking move. Oh yeah, I can't even, thank God I fucking found it before my cat did anything. How the fuck did it even get to the fucking house? It's a scorpion. I know it's small, but that is a scorpion. Oh my God, I have to kill this thing. Hang on. Okay, so like in all seriousness, like how fast do they move? Cause like, I don't want to come up to it and try and smash it with this thong and it to fucking scuttle and run like a million. Like right now it's not fucking moving except for like moving its hands. Like do I spray it with something? Do I cover it with... I regret my entire life right now. Oh, I'll get something and just drop it on top. Oh my God. Okay. Think. Oh, I'm gonna... I think that worked. Right? Well, it's dead. It's not how I was expecting this vlog to go right now. I'm gonna clean up dead scorpion. It's 11 PM. I watched a couple of unnecessary hours of my new C drama. I'm gonna head back upstairs and continue reading Weird Jack-O-Lantern smut. Not a happy camper right now. FYI, did some Googling. It's called a bark scorpion. They are venomous, okay? Had a whole conversation with my dad. Dad goes, oh, we have fumigators that shouldn't have happened. I know, yeah, good. He goes, don't worry, they're not poisonous. Lies. Lies. I did my Googling. That fucking bitch down there was venomous. Was venomous. Could you imagine? Could you imagine? Anyway, pumpkin smash. Don't let him catch you in the cornfield. God damn it, why am I back in a cornfield? Anyway, I'm gonna read more Jack-O-Lantern smut to forget about a fucking scorpion. Okay, even though I'm still super bitter about the fucking scorpion right now. And this started off fucking hilarious. Chapter 1, she goes to the cornfield to go meet with the guy that she's been currently seeing, who's her ex-boyfriend's best friend. When she gets to the cornfield, she's been standing there waiting for 30 minutes. She sees a car rock up. She's watching this car. These two guys jump out of the car wearing, you know, like hockey masks. And then they pull out fucking chainsaws. It literally goes, they've got fucking chainsaws. I'm like, I don't know where this is going. And then she's like, I start running before I even comprehend what's happening. I would do the same thing. Imagine if you're wedding someone in a cornfield, you see these two blokes rock up with chainsaws. I'd be like, ha, bye, and fucking book it. Oh my God. But she's on the corner next to the boundary to the Wildest farms, and the Wildest farms are like the haunted farms. And everyone calls the guy who lives there Creepy Adam. So, why does my head hurt? Did I bang my head or something? This girl is flirting with the pumpkin dude. She's flirting with the jack-o'-lantern she's flirting with him. He didn't even start the conversation. She's actively flirting with him. She literally goes, what does she say? She goes, tell me what you would have done if I'd come out here expecting you to make Halloween special. She hit on him first. She hit on the pumpkin man first. The pumpkin man didn't have the I have a feeling that the pumpkin is actually creepy Adam, and on Halloween night he transforms into a pumpkin. I mean, the pumpkin's got away with words. He's a sweet talker, this pumpkin. Oh my god, she's literally taking off his pants. Aha! He doesn't have a regular peen. He has a regular one, and then it goes, another appendix sticks out an inch or two above. It's like a stem. So it's like a... Interesting. Well, I was hoping that something would get a little bit more weird. Alright, it is like 12:30 p.m. I'm gonna go to bed. But that, I think, is my favorite one so far. So surprised. Was not expecting that. So, like, first off, his schlong tasted like cinnamon and nutmeg. First off. Second, I was correct. It is a curse. So only at night time does he grow a pumpkin head, and then during the day he's like a regular dude. So he's like a pumpkin shifter. A pumpkin shifter. It's a curse. Okay. And even though he has a pumpkin head, he can still use his mouth and tongue and his teeth. You know, which is like new. We don't normally get that when they're like half pumpkin. Normally the pumpkin head can't actually do shit. Different. It ended up being like a really sweet romance, and like I really vibe with them together. So no spoilies, but definitely recommend this one. 10 out of 10, best one I've read so far. Super sweet. And then I'm about to start what is this one called? Burn Jack. I'm about to read, which is a Halloween monster romance novella by Aiden Pierce. And you're following Ada, who is like a senior in high school, and she comes from like a long line of witches, but like they don't actually have powers. They're just like witches in Salem because they're witches. But she gets bullied by everyone at school because she comes from a line of witches and stuff like that. So I do want to read this. It sounds really good, but I'm really tired because I stayed up watching 4 episodes of a C-drama tonight. So I fucked myself over. So I'm actually going to continue this vlog tomorrow and continue to read some more of these. So I mean, it's like a 2-day vlog versus a 1-day vlog like I've been planning, just because I fucked up. And I want to read more of these because I have fun doing it. So I'm probably going to read like another 3 or 4 of these tomorrow and make it like a 48-hour spooky smut Halloween vlog. Yes. Okay. So, good night. I'm so tired and I have work in 6 hours. Happy next day. I'm 40% into Burn for Jack, and so far I finally got to Jack's very first chapter. So our headless jack-o'-lantern bloke has come into the picture. I really appreciate this one has pictures on the top. Helps me visualize what he looks like. This one, basically, I mentioned it last night, but so far what's happened now is her friends tried to sacrifice her to the jack-o'-lantern man. You know, clearly they're great friends because they did that. But she was left to sacrifice for him, and they accidentally tried to burn her to death. Don't worry, because it turns out she is a descendant of these witches, and she can't burn. So she's fireproof. Only problem is she's now literally still stuck in, you know, like when they used to back in the day, like those things that, you know, you put your head and your hands into and it like onto your face. Yeah, she's stuck in one of those after almost being burnt to death. So she's like kind of half naked because like her clothes burnt off, and she's in that, and the jack-o'-lantern man has now appeared. So that's what we're up to. You know what the real question is? How come every single time there's a headless horseman jack-o'-lantern bloke, why are they always super ripped? Like, why do they, like the last one, he had 20 abs. Okay, in this one she goes, he's completely ripped with bulging pectorals and tightly defined abs. Why? Like, why are they all so fit? Like what are these pumpkin men doing that makes them like buff AF, bro? Okay, so, I'm about to start Jacked by Layla Faye, which quite honestly is the one I'm the most afraid of reading. I finished Burn for Jack. Now, that was good. Fun fact, so his peen was like, you know when you look at like a pumpkin and how the head of the pumpkin's like that browny green thing that goes like this and then it curves. Yeah, his peen is what the top of a pumpkin looks like. And it vibrates a little bit and it has a knot. Otherwise, I mean, that one's fine. Nothing like inherently wrong with it. Nothing inherently like great about it either. That one was just kind of like run of the mill. So probably like middle of the ballpark at the moment out of all them. So we shall see. Wow, it's getting super, super windy. But it's also really nice out, so I don't really want to go inside. So we'll see. I'm not gonna lie, I'm like 30% in. I don't really know what's going on here, to be quite honest. This chick starts off with her banging a bloke and she's like, yeah, don't really want this anymore. Gets off him, runs back to her house, and decides she's gonna overdose. And then she goes into an abandoned house to overdose in it. But there's 3 masked men in the haunted house who are actually waiting for her. And one of them stops her from overdosing and now has her tied up and he's about to bang her. I'm so confused. Oh, this took a turn that I don't really like. Oh, okay. 2 things. One, definitely the trigger warnings for this. It has a lot of similar vibes to it as Molly Doyle's Scream for Us. So like the kind of idea of like 3 masked guys, a chick. Chick has very traumatic past, including, you know, self-harm, suicide ideation, rape. Okay. Then like we get to the fact of like what just came up right now, and like I'm 37% in and it's fine. I definitely prefer Molly Doyle's version to whoever this ﷺ. Like I'm reading this and I see these 3 masked guys and this girl, and it's poly because one of the guys is straight, one of the guys is gay, one of the guys is bi, and so only 2 of the guys are with her during this whole thing. But the guy who's gay is like watching the 3 of them together, and he's like, yes, he's not for me too, but now he kneels for her and he's never wanted her like this. She's just a kid to him. He's 41 and she's 22. Look, I've read age gaps before, but that's a bit much. And for a novella, that's not really my cup of tea. Da, 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 na, na, na. What am I doing? Alright, let's go over the books I have read for this vlog. The questionable... Literally, wow. I read 7 books. Yes. Could I have read more? Probably. Did I want to? Not really. Honestly, I kind of burnt myself out reading just... This was going to be a spooky smut vlog. It's literally Halloween smut. What I'm actually going to do is I have a bunch of other unhinged smut that I had found. And so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to film another one of these that is just reading like flat out fucking unhinged smut. We started off with The Pumpkin King. Then we have Harvest Massacre. Then we have Run Baby Run, Carving for Cara, Pumpkin Smash, Burn for Jack, and then Jacked. These all look so similar. Okay, so I'm gonna move to the side. Oh, crack my back a bit. And let's rank these, okay? So the best one I read was Pumpkin Smash, The Pumpkin King, Burn for Jack. Then it would be Jacked. Did I ever finish and explain that to you? Yeah. Jacked I finished, ended on a cliffhanger. Turns out it's going to be 3 books. I do think, however, that Jacked, out of all these, could be the one that a lot of people do like. I just didn't really vibe with it. Then after that, I would say, you know, I'm going to put them all on the same level. Run Baby Run, Harvest Massacre, and Carving for Cara. Because honestly, Yeah, no. I will admit, carving for Cara is going to stay with me long term. I am not going to quickly forget about the corn situation. The corn situation is something that I will not be forgetting. Weirdly enough, the Pumpkin King, the first one I read, has stuck with me, and I think it's because it's basically this chick ending up in a paranormal Halloween town and becoming the Pumpkin King's queen. And it just like worked. Yeah. Hope you enjoyed me reading The Pumpkin Smut. Do I regret it? No. Only a little bit. And that's only in regards to the corn, because I hate when I read these and they make me sad about something in my regular life that I used to enjoy and will now no longer look at the same way. That being said, I now don't look at pumpkin spice anymore and think of like the jack-o'-lanterns, release. But every once in a while I remember it. So yeah, we'll see how long this corn thing lasts. Hopefully not long, or I'll be a little depressed. But we'll see. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to click that button down below. If you want to see more of me, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And until next time, thanks a bunch, everyone. Bye-bye.